Well, what's up, internet? I have the answer for my car. It was $1,600. They want to replace basically both back wheels. So someone else on Reddit quoted me as $700 for the fix. So 800 times two, yeah, pretty expensive. But at least I won't. They say it gives me a 4-year warranty on any Napa location. They will guarantee that part and that work for 4 years. I guess that's cool. I said yes just because it was like I was watching more and more videos about how to do it, and it sucks. It's like a really difficult job. So yeah, um, yep. I showed up at their place with my car at like 4 in the morning. Oh yeah, I made a video about that. Yeah, it's expensive. Other people said they're kind of pricey, but they were really, really, really nice. They answer questions quick and they're not like dodgy and emotional. They're just like supportive. So, yeah, I walked around downtown all day, all day. I gotta stay in a hotel tonight because obviously my ride is being fixed. They said it will be ready tomorrow morning. So, um, yeah, yeah. I walked around a lot. I saw like basically the same shops over and over and over. The bookstore was cool. I saw Brandon Sanderson released a new book. Um, it's like it sounds like Name of the Wind. It's huge for Stormlight Archive, and there was a complaint that I had had about his series, and I opened the book to like a random page, and that page is about what I said, right? Is he had addressed my criticism. Brandon Sanderson and me, yeah. Um, Pretty cool guy. I got another amethyst bracelet, and it's like the minorest size difference from my other bracelet. It's like it has maybe a millimeter extra big, so it's a second amethyst with a millimeter. So I was gonna like get it and then cut it open, but it doesn't work. Oh yeah, I went back to that crystal store. They were all old people working there, and it smelled like piss. Yeah, that was a good sign. Yeah, so Um, I have a lot of beads coming in. Maybe the amethyst is real, right? Humans can say or do whatever, but the naturally occurring gemstones might be special, or maybe not. Amethyst comes from a fucking volcano, and it has to be irradiated. Maybe it's evil, you know what I mean? I had wildflower salad that was really good. I went to the library and saw some really creepy shit. Poor kid. Uh, I hate my fucking circumcision and the government every day. Noisy ass vehicle, $1,600 for both back wheels. Dang, that sucks. They know they can charge you. They know you have no choice. They know you can't go anywhere else because this place is like isolated. The people who come up here don't have car problems while you're up here because you're gonna pay. You're gonna fucking pay. I'm sure there's other shops that would quote 500. You know, 1,600 is a ton, but I just like had no options. Like, am I gonna do that all myself? I probably could have if I had really like doubled down, but nah, they're gonna do it. Peace of mind. But yeah, way more expensive. I was like maybe $200. Nah, 1,600, bitch. It was $200 just for the freaking for the. See, they consider the parts replacement and the refilling it with fluid two different jobs, right? Mechanics, man, they want to rob you. They know that you don't have the tools or the power to do it yourself, and they know that you have no place else to go, and so it's like they get to set the price. you know, and especially if like everyone in the town is on the same page, you're not going to find a better deal. So, but whatever, I decided to pay it. It's the thing that got me to pay it was the warranty. It's the idea that they said that it's going to guarantee it for 34,000 miles or 4 years, which is a pretty good amount of time. I'm not going to drive at 34,000 miles. So for 4 years, I don't need to worry about my back fucking bullshits. Yeah, that's nice. Fuck was that? Something's flying in front of my window. I can't tell what it is. It's like a bird. It's frosted, right? So anyway, it's not the worst. I was saving some money for car repairs anyway. I can afford it. I hope they're done and I get to pick it up tomorrow. Yeah. There was this trans girl at the coffee shop I went to, like, girlish body, male voice, and facial hair. And I was like, the fuck? Really girlish body, male voice, facial hair. And I'm like, the fuck am I looking at? So I didn't ask for them to describe it. Yeah, it was pretty boring. It was pretty fucking boring. The bookstore was cool. It was fun going around and grabbing the random books and opening up into the middle. It's a type of like psychic reading, you know, you walk around and randomly grab books and open them up. I definitely wanted like a lot more love and activity and personal power in my life. Like I'm trying to manifest better vehicles. These like rusting vehicles made out of steel are fucking horrible, right? Yeah, if you can do work on your own, do work on your own. I basically, like, what I found is that if I don't get the job that I had to do right, the wheels could seize up when I try to brake. And that was the thing they said, is that it's like incredibly dangerous to do wrong at all. And so these guys are like real professionals, though. They'll get it done right. So I was like, yeah, I'll pay $1,600 for that. Now my car values reset, $4,400 plus $1,600, so that's $6,000. So that means I need to go 6 months total with no problems for it to pay itself off, right? If I can have this car for 6 months total, no problems, it'll pay itself off. This is month 3. So I've got 3 more months, which should be doable. I'm not going to do hard miles like I was doing. Unless they sabotage it, I hope they don't. Yeah. Yeah, and mechanics in an Oasis, they know that you got nowhere else to go and you got to pay them. And it's just like, nobody, who the fuck charges $600 for a couple hours of labor? Nobody. A doctor, a lawyer maybe, a mechanic. Yeah, you want to make some money, be a mechanic. Here's the thing, do they pay the person who really did the mechanic work, or does it just go into the shop's overhead, right? The boss gets it because it's about the boss's life, right? So anyway. Yeah, I ate some wildflower, had a salad. Didn't eat yesterday. Didn't eat at all today, but I was just in here in the hotel just like munchy bored, you know what I mean? What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 6 p.m. So, yeah, I'm going to be getting out of here tomorrow, and I'm going to be checking on the car. Hopefully I drive it off the lot and it works good, and I say, yeah, that was money well spent. This is way better, right? Not, oh no, they broke something else. It's happened before where it's like, they fixed my transmission but broke the rack and pinion. The rack and pinion worked. I always had power steering, and then I got my car back from the transmission place. The power steering did not work anymore. And it's like, how the fuck did that happen? I just went with no power steering. I just muscled it for years. I probably could have done that with these brakes, just like drove slow and pressed them early. So There's something at the very bottom of the brake pad. When you press the very bottom of the brake pad in more, there's like a backup brake or whatever. Yeah. Well, some people record like all 4 brakes, like $500. 2 brakes, 1,600. That sucks. That sucks ass. They're robbers. They are. They know that you have nowhere else to go and you can't do shit about it. And they set the price, right? So, tired of this planet, man. The religion is about circumcision. The government's a slaver. Yeah, I totally understand why I just wanted to get drunk and high all the time. Who wants to look at this place? YouTube is pay to win. They want big money too. Yeah. I hope this thing works tomorrow and I hope there's not another charge. Right? We need to do this now. No, you don't. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, living in an apartment is nice. They may raise the rent on you sometimes and you gotta pay periodically. But it's like you don't have all those like money issues, right? Or you don't have that like insecurity issue. 1,600 fucking bucks. Yeah, it should have been like 800 tops, and then it was like they want to do both wheels, right? They're like, I just did it, but I decided to do both wheels. It's like, oh wow. Thinking that if one goes out, the other will go out. Maybe. I can afford it, but it sucks. I don't like that. Imagine being so rich. See, that's where it's like almost better to just lease a new car, lease a new fucking vehicle, and then like never use it or use it sparingly. These cars are not reliable. They need fluids and oils and checks, and it still falls apart, right? It'd be nice if there was like a material and vehicle type that just like didn't degrade, right? You get a lot of power for very little. You don't need to constantly recharge batteries, right? You don't need to get fuel. It's the getting fuel, the tune-ups. I want to die. I literally hate this place. It's good if you're like an end provider or the owner of the company and then you have enough money to buy a new car every day. But for everyone else, it's like this piece of shit's gonna explode. Right? So yeah. I didn't fix it myself and it was a pretty big repair bill, but it's not the biggest repair bill I've seen. It's definitely, this town is bad luck for that. Yeah, you'd probably be better off. I would have been better off having this problem happen in like Idaho, probably. Maybe I will move over east, right? Yeah, this like city state is known as like one of the most expensive places to live in America. It's so ridiculous. That's probably why. Is it's like it's not as bad as like LA, but it's really fucking bad. Yeah, good mechanics just know what to do and will just fucking do it. Bad mechanics are like, let's give you the prim and proper, we're royal treatment. Yeah, right. Fucking so much money. Yeah, I said yes to it because I'm like, I did watch how much work needs to be done, and I don't feel like figuring out how to do that. It's just like, maybe there's some things I can do myself and other things I can't. Like, the other thing I'll pay for is like a transmission, but like anything else, yeah, I can do that myself. At least the guy on Reddit quoted me to be like $700. He's like, I showed him the picture of what was wrong. He's like, yeah, to fix that, it's like $700. So they did both wheels, so that's $1,600 markup. I won't starve or anything, but it's like, I got money. Oh, fuck you. I missed Bitcoin. There were a few chances I had to get on Bitcoin, and I didn't believe. I wasn't a believer. So, am I going to be feeling stupid when it gets to 1,000,000? Bitcoin's at $1,000,000, right? See, I know how it works. It's a bad idea, but they're stupid, though. That's the thing about these people, is that just because it's a bad idea doesn't mean it won't work. It could be a terrible idea, but if it convinces them, then it's going to work. So it's like there's way better ways than doing combustion gas vehicles. Way better ways, but they can't think of it, or they don't want to think of it, right? And so it's just going to stay the fucking horrible. Yeah, I would love this thing to go until it dies and then, like, replace it with something else. I just need to let go and, like, save for a couple months. Take it easy. Yeah, I saved really good money getting, like, bulk peanuts and just, like, having trail mix every day. Yeah, get, like, a big-ass bag of bulk trail mix and just go crazy on that. Made my poops awesome. Yeah, bulk trail mix made my poo awesome. Yeah, today was so boring and, like, lonely. Being outside, I don't go outside so often, but it was like being out there was, like, definitely fucking lonely. You're delusional if you like it, right? You're delusional if you think any of them are, like, honest. They all hate it here. Rotten creator. Rotten fucking worm lord. Lord of the flies, right? So yeah. The salad from Wildflower was really good. That was awesome. I'm gonna get something else too. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just not eat for a few days, and I couldn't make it. I was in here alone, and I was like, I want to eat something. So I hope my car works after this. Hope I pick it up tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah, I hope I pick it up tomorrow, and then I can just, like, take it out to the woods and it'll work. I do not want this to be the place I have to fix it again. That would suck. There's something that's like, don't tell the creator what you hate, because he'll do it to you anyway, just for, like, a laugh, right? That the creator made this place for him, not for us. So the idea the creator loves us, I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. You better just be made of money. I mean, you can have a nice new truck and have major problems too. It's not just the old ones that have problems, new ones do as well. But I definitely exceeded the annual budget. The annual budget's usually like $500 something dollars. Now it's like $1,600. Here's the thing, like, most of the houses in Mississippi are, like, even outside the flood zone. Houses outside the flood zone in Mississippi are like $50,000, $40,000. Houses here in this area, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. It's just like a different world. The West Coast of the United States has a gigantic financial cost, and the East Coast of the United States is, like, super fucking cheap. I don't know why that is. Maybe I should move out to the East Coast, right? Hit up, what do you call it, West Virginia. Yeah. $1,600 fixed 2 brakes. Whoa. That's this place. That's this, like, the houses are hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah. Obviously, if I was, like, in fucking Alabama, it might be like $300-400 to fix. But everyone there makes minimum wage, so that would be a lot still. Can you imagine that? Hey, can my car work, please? Yeah. You want to work for a literal week to pay that off? This world sucks. Earth, humanity, it's a fucking nightmare. I wish I'd fixed it myself, but now I can, like, go to bed knowing that I'd, like, a real baller wouldn't fucking do it himself. A real baller would be like, oh yeah, that's it? You have more you want to fix? $1,600. You're going to get that in the review. If it works, if I can drive out of there tomorrow. I don't even know if I can drive out of there tomorrow, you know what I mean? Oh, we found something else. Oh, this is now mysteriously broken, right? People have had that happen. They go in for one problem and they find another, and it's like, that problem wasn't there before. So, mechanic thinks it's a fucking payday. Time to make some fucking money. I hate this planet. I seriously just think about, like, fucking KMS all the time. Just like, just can't stand the little fucking problems about it. That the metal all breaks apart. You made something, it's gonna wear away. The social fighting, it sucks. It just fucking sucks. The creator can't hear shit, and don't trust a dude who lives in a cloud to take care of everyone else. He doesn't know. The creator doesn't have body problems. Oh, you have to walk to get there? Don't know what that is. They do it with the explosive gas and the big steel vehicles because they can't think of another way. They're not smart enough. There are other ways. It's just too new for them and no one else is doing it yet. And maybe the people who put it together, like, probably the people who own steel mines are like, you're going to use my steel for everything that you do. And it's like, he doesn't care that the workers waste their whole life or people are indebted to this shit. He sees they're buying my steel, right? Winners and losers, it's like some animals eat, some animals are eaten. When it's time to eat, you get eaten. So, yeah, life is pretty fucking crappy. This city downtown is boring as fuck. There's nothing to do and no one to know. I'm glad that crystal store I hate smells like piss. Yeah, it smells like piss bad in there. The bookstore was cool. I'm amazed books seem to be thriving. Who knew, right? They're having a second renaissance of caring about books. That thing was packed. Nowhere else had a lot of people in it. The bookstore did. The bookstore was packed. I admit it made me happy reading some of those books. Yeah, that was pretty good. Get a book for $30. How many books is $1,600? So that's 3 books every 100. So 1,000 is 30 books. And then, yeah, so you could get like 33 books for $1,600, right? I gotta check. Yeah, $30 a book, so that's like 3 books per 100. Yeah. So it's really like 3 times 16. So yeah, it's like 36 books. So you could buy 36 books, big books, for the amount of money I spent on my breaks. Maybe I'm just poor. Maybe most people don't make shit. Hey, you want to freaking be the one that's facilitating the actual operation of the company? Fuck you. I, the owner who's on vacation, should get paid more than everyone because I put my name on it first. That's how it works. Call me a modern Marx. I'm not a fan of Karl Marx. Like, I read his book and I thought all he did was criticize capitalism, which he has a right to do. But he doesn't design communism as anything. He's like, the alternative is we just work together, right? So I'm not a communist, but like, as far as Marx goes, like, seeing problems and wanting it different, I do want a different technology. I want a better, smarter technology. I don't want people to be like, who the fuck, $1,600? So how many hours would a fucking minimum wage employee, let's say you make $20 an hour, how many hours would it take you to afford that? You'd have to go into debt and you'd have to pay it off over time. They want their corporate jobs to pay way more than all the labor. That's not true. Some of that, like, just become a mechanic yourself, right? Or build houses. Construction workers make good money. Construction's not easy. But if you can't negotiate, that's the thing, is that it's like they don't want to pay their workers anything. The government doesn't want to print money for you. The government prints money at your debt and wants you to pay it off with taxes. And then they won't give it to you. They printed the money and they're going to use it for slave stuff like getting themselves houses or making everyone do something. And then they're never going to give it directly to you. They printed it and you owe them for them having done that. And that's like, it's a bunch of monkeys. It's a bunch of fucking monkeys. So yeah, 1,600 fucking bucks. The car just went from 4.4 to 6.0. If I get a whole year and it's under 12,000, okay. If I get a whole year and it's under 12,000, okay. I saved money getting it. But it better last me like another fucking year, right? I shouldn't have a problem for another 8 months. And then it should be cheaper because I'm in a better location. Yeah, I need to get back to where things are cheap. You don't want to be in a resort town with the only mechanic when your shit goes wrong because they know you can't go anywhere else. You need them, and it's expensive here, right? So yeah, I paid probably twice what anyone else would. And if it was in the East Coast, I probably paid 4 times what everyone else would. Sucks. Money. Maybe that was a major issue that he knew was coming and now it's over, and so it's like the reason he sold the vehicle is done. But see, if I had like known what the problem was, I could have fixed it on myself and then I wouldn't have had to replace everything because the fucking thing wouldn't have busted. It was the fact the thing busted and got everything wet. Everyone said is that when like those brake pads get wet with that fluid, they will gunk up and they can actually cause your wheel to stop spinning, which is like really dangerous. You have to replace the whole thing. So it's like, yeah, sucks. Anyway, not much happy to talk about. You know, when I was younger, I used to go out like hoping to find bitches, but now that I know I'm like circumcised, it's like, why? Who wants me? You want to make people here? You want to make people like that is kind of like my philosophy. Is my philosophy is really anti-natalism. It's don't trust the creator and do be an anti-natalist. Like you're the slaves of pedos. It'd be like a slaughter cow going, wait a minute, this is weird, right? And all you go, oh, just be happy and just enjoy it. And I'm like, no, there's too many weird things going on. The picture doesn't add up good. The animals all eat each other. Everyone before us is dead. The word of God is about circumcision, and that's man-made. Private property hides what? Why is gold so valuable? Right? It's got a number of things about it that are just suspicious. So yeah, I hope this thing's fixed tomorrow. I was looking at the part. For me to fix the part's $22. For me to fix the inside's like $60. And then it's like, well, you're going to have to, here's the charge, $800 for both wheels. So it's like, maybe if they bought premium pieces, it would be $200 for both wheels, 4 times the price for all the parts. And then $600 for labor. You're going to do the labor in how many hours? Who the fuck gets $300 an hour? It's a fucking robbery. It is a robbery. They know you don't have anywhere else to go to, and they just don't fucking care. So, because at the end of the day, hey, I have money and you fucking paid, right? I hate that attitude. I hate that, like, people act like they're a society and then they're like, I win, you lose. Yeah, I win and get it all. Sorry. You're just the fucking thing I eat to get. And it's like, cool. That's like how it works. So, they want to charge $200 for putting the fluid back in and freaking uh, getting the air out of the system. You just turn a valve and press the fucking brakes. A tube of that fucking shit's like $7. How many tubes do you need? Like 2? Yeah, it's ridiculous. To bleed the system. Yeah, I basically just like said a convenience fee is like, you want that amount of money, you better do it right. Because that's what I'm paying for, is I don't have to do that. I can fucking sleep and just pick it up and oh wow, it works. Don't you cause another fucking problem when I'm not looking. Get down the block, the fucking transmission blows up. Yeah, I know what happened. People do that. They go to transmission places and they get the transmission flushed. And they get the fluid replaced, and then like 10 minutes later, their transmission blows up, and it's like, well, they got towed back, and now they're like, oh, well, we got this service bill. I hate them. I do. It's just the absolute worst. It's the nightmariest people. Eat world with humans on the menu. So really the worst time ever. And the thing that I keep coming back to is like, I like cute girls, I like cute chicks, right? But I do not want to be like, let's have a baby. Because now I'm like, well, guess what land you're in, little turd? My dad couldn't resist that impulse either. And now you've got to deal with this bullshit just like I did. Like my parents were like really mean when I was a kid, but once I got like old enough to physically challenge them, they became dumb. You know what I mean? They're like, what? Who? Oh, I was just, like, yeah, you were mean as fuck when I was tiny. I hate this planet. I do. The creator sucks. That dude could have made something nice and he didn't want to. He said, fuck you. I'm the creator. Do you see how big it is? Yeah, it's hard. It's absolutely a nightmare. There's nothing to build out of except for stuff you have to get wickedly hot and then it rots. Who thought of that? That's not cool. That's not something we're all like, oh, yay. It's endless toil forever. No, fuck that. You suck. You didn't make shit. You made a problem. And now it's our problem. So, yeah, the creator's damned to me. The creator of everything, you suck. You didn't make it right. You didn't wanna. You made it hard on purpose to be mean. Nobody likes you. I hope before I was born, I said, I want the worst life ever. I hope I was like, I hope this fucking sucks. I hope I said that. I hope I was like, I've had too many easy lifetimes. Send me to the place where it's all awful. And it's like, that's probably what it was. It was probably just like, fuck having it nice. I'm gonna have it fucking shitty. I want to regret being born every fucking day. I wish, like, that's why they make suicide illegal and they, like, hide all those, like, chemicals from you, is because they know you do it the moment you could. You would just hear the bad news one day and just fucking see ya. Not interested in living another moment in this fucking hell. Yeah, I'll be happy if I drive out of there and it works. Like, they're just like real mechanics, that's what it costs. Yeah, DIY would have been like $200. Well, with tools too, it'd be like $300-400. Them doing it for you, $1,600. What happened to the freaking meritorious society? Hey, we know parts are really cheap. We'll do it for you. Yeah, it's not that bad. The dude who does it will pay him $70 an hour for doing it, which is way more than any of us make. But no, it's like you have to give him a small fortune to fix two things. It's not like they're fixing extra. It's not like the $1,600 is an all-inclusive fix-it-all. That would be great. Nope, it's just, do you agree to fix this? Do you agree to fix this? We'll fix those two things. I'm sick of this planet. I just hate how it works. I hate life. I hate the circumcision. That was a nightmare. I hate the lying government. I hate the fucking poverty technology. I hate the massive amount of labor and exploitation it takes to survive. Right? It's really like fucking shitty. It's really bad. Fix it your damn self. See, that's the thing, is I could still drive the car. I should have fixed it my damn self, but it's too late. I was like, if you don't get it to me tomorrow morning, I want to fix it myself. And like, it will be ready tomorrow morning. We'll see. Not as bad as owning a sports car. Yeah, something goes wrong in a fucking $1 million car, it's gonna be a $50,000 bill. The worst thing you could do, this is where my philosophy goes, like antinatalist, is breed. It's just so horrible. It's such a shitty fucking universe. I'm not a nihilist. It's not that nothing matters. We matter, having a better life matters, stuff like that. But the antinatalist is, it just sucks so much. What it costs, how it feels, what it does. It's like the worst experience. Being alive fucking sucks. All bad, no good. It's all bad, no good. It is. Pay attention to it. It's like fucking horrible. So anyway, hopefully I drive it out of there good. I don't want it to be delayed a day, and I don't want to have them make up any more problems. That's what it is. You got nowhere else to go. I'm the only mechanic in a tiny resort town. You got nowhere else to go. Your car breaks down. You ain't getting it towed to a city. I had my alternator got in LA, it cost $500. Replacing the whole brake structure of both my back wheels. $1,600. I hope the next time I have a car problem, they're selling ultra cool self-generating energy. Hey, look, this is a freaking ultra simple camper. We didn't waste a ton of time and money building a lot of fidgety bullshit in it. You don't have a bunch of features you don't need. And it has a powerful electronic engine and takes power from solar. If anything goes wrong, you have like 10 things to fix max. That would be amazing. This material doesn't degrade. We did the physics. That would be awesome. Not you have a short life expectancy on every part and it's all going to go bad eventually. That's like... It really is the stupid people go on because they don't see it. They go like, but it's what you do. No. You should complain to the owner. Tell the boss. Tell the guy behind everything. This fucking sucks. You're a bad person. You're a jerk. You didn't even try. You were mean on purpose. You didn't think of something else. Hey, I made your bodies hurtable and then gave everyone swords. Wow, dude. Way to think of that one. So I have to eat to live, or my own body eats me? Where does food come from? Oh, things that don't want to be eaten. Oh, wow. Way to think that through. So it's really bad with like morality, is that life costs so many horrible things to survive. And then the creator wants to sit around and get you in trouble for not doing it perfect. Like, you invented problems, bud. You invented all the issues. You can't blame us when there's a fucking problem. You cooked it up. This planet sucks. When I die, say I fucking want to be dead. Don't get me back up. Don't say any Christian bullshit. When I die, I don't want any religious rites. Don't pray for me. Don't say where my soul is going. Just shut the fuck up. Be like, may he fucking never experience this shit again. That would be great. The winners are like slavers, like eating mouths, right? They need everyone else to do everything so they can have it all. But the people who are doing everything are suffering. They don't have anything. Their life is about satisfying someone else. Who did that? The creator fucking sucks. So you can make everything, but you're going to make us put it all together. You can make everything, but you're going to make us do it all. I need to get a job. Hey, I made all this stuff. Oh, that's great. But no freebies. You need to get out there and fucking toil. Yeah, freaking anti-natalism. Don't have any fucking kids. Work on future tech. Work on things that, like, how can we have super materials and energy from nowhere? Like, really fucking think about it. And then when you get answers, don't bury them. Do that, right? All these big explosion vehicles roaring around. It vibrates. I like the noise because it's like a mating. It's a mating call. Listen to my 12-cylinder fucking truck. I'm glad I didn't buy the special bus. Can you imagine me driving the special bus all over? It's not like they rebuilt the suspension. Yeah, we took the whole bottom of your car off and redid it. $1,600. No, it's like 2 fucking major components. And then the rest of the car is just like, yeah, if I was living in an apartment, that would be 1.5 months rent. So basically, I've been living in my car for 2 months. I saved $2,000 doing it. Cost me $1,600. This was supposed to save. I mean, granted, I did a huge trip to close my storage. I will never drive that far again, right? Ugh. I should find, it's like West Virginia, right? West Virginia is like the cheapest houses in America. I should just go to West Virginia and be like, get me a fucking property. I'll put a yurt on it. I'll collect firewood for warmth. I'm tired. Yeah, that's something that's actually fun, is that you can replace a lot of like heating with just wear more clothes. Just wear more clothes all the time. That's a white person strategy. You don't even need wood. So go for a hike. Yeah, if you're like in a snowy area, go for a long hike. You will guaranteed be stripping down to your shorts. You'll get so hot. But yeah, it's like, it's just so fucking awful. We need super materials and energy from nowhere. This whole like, hey, the big steel oil machine is gonna fucking implode on a timer all the time. It's like, who builds all that shit? Slaves. Who fixes all that shit? Slavers. What am I supposed to do? I just want to die. I just hate this planet. They're probably all shitty. That's probably the thing about the universe. It's probably all bad. It's like everyone everywhere is like, this is fucking horrible. Who made all this shit? You're not going to take care of it? Why would you make centillions of worlds and then make them all eat each other? That's hell. You went to a bad realm. Yeah, boo on my parents and boo to all parents. Anyone who's like, I'm going to make a kid, they're going to fucking hate it. The truth is that you're not supposed to see the place from the eyes of love. You're not supposed to see the place from the eyes of gratitude. You should recognize its real problems, because that's the only way out. The only way out from this place is to not perpetuate it. You know, if you're always perpetuating it, it's just going to stay horrible. There's going to be more idiots getting jobs at fucking bad places. So, yeah. I wish the creator gave a fuck. See, it's like the whole manifestation thing. If the creator was real and the creator could hear you, you complaining would solve the problem. It'd be like, oh, he really didn't like that? I'll fix it for him. Now it's better, right? He didn't like that bill? Wow, they just discovered they don't need to do all that, and this is how they'll fix it, which they didn't. They could have left it at $800 and just fixed one. I could have argued, but yeah, they'll do both. So I'm going to test those lug nuts. I'm going to be like, is this shit fucking real? Did they actually fix it, or did they just say it? They're not doing it because they like me. They're not doing it to be of service. They're doing it because it pays them money. And as soon as they get that, they're like, turn it up. Oh yeah, we're gonna use $200 worth of parts and charge you freaking $800. I can imagine use $200 worth of parts, charge you $400. That's a big markup. Freaking 4 times. 4x. Youch. $600 worth of labor. Who the fuck? It's gonna take you like 2 hours. I guess everybody does it at once and they all get paid like doctors. So, yeah, I hate this planet. I just fucking hate this planet. I need to go like get some silly slide and just like fucking. Don't you report me for this shit either. You know it's bad too. You know it's a fucking horrible ass fucking planet. They circumcise you and then make you go to school. You go to school for 12 years for free, where they make you do homework. They don't pay you. And then they want you to go into debt to get the last bit of information they couldn't tell you yet. Yeah, right. That's supposed to be advancing the poor. They're just scammers. Human beings don't have a way without scams. Without scamming, you're either the scammer or the slave. Humans just like they have like that leash instinct, like I'm gonna use you now. I got what you want. Even like child support kids, they do that shit. They're like the Ferengi. Humans, you know Star Trek? Human beings are like the Ferengi. Just like they'll betray anyone over a little fucking bit of wealth. Donald Trump doing it. Freaking fucking your kids, pretending to be God to rape babies with knives. Humans are the bad guys. To more than just our species. So. Wish it didn't suck so fucking bad. If the maker made everything, why can't you make it nice, dude? I'm for real. Really? Fucking, you got people mining and putting together steel contraptions to run on the planet's blood. Can't you just make, here's your freaking oath. Good thing you were created. I love you so much. Here's your spaceship mansion. Go explore all the wonders. No. You got a limited time before you die and you gotta fucking work. And everyone's gonna hate you. Did you have to do that? Was that fun? Was that the cool version? You tried everything else, only that works? I just think it sucks. I think literally the universe suffers from this. The creator wants it to impress everyone with how big and hard it was, that now it's nothing but a nightmare all over, and that he can't hear us because he's still waiting to get some gratification out of it. It's just like, it's literally just like, freaking, I hate this place. Just one little $20 doohickey breaks, and they want $1,600 to fix it because they know I can't go to anyone else. They're going to smile at you and say thanks.